Check that Fairfield area weather forecast. A 50% chance for showers, high of 50. Tonight, 90% chance for showers, low 40. Cloudy skies, 52 tomorrow for Saturday morning showers, high 65. Sunday, sunshine, high of 58. And for Monday, scattered showers with a high 45. Overnight high 14. Yesterday, that was very early in the day yesterday. Had a high yesterday of 31. Currently, humidity at 77%. Winds relatively calm. Pressure at 29.94 and holding. Cloudy skies now 37 at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. And it's time for morning coffee.
Woo!
Good morning.
I like that downbeat.
Yeah. Good morning.
And thank you for joining us on Morning Talk Coffee. Or you can have morning toffee as well. I don't really care.
Morning cocoa.
Mark Turner over there.
Hot cocoa and a ABBA CD.
The legend. Dave Land.
Guys, I want to add something to what Chief Kalklaser said this morning on his safety tips for the Christmas season, locking your
Good advice.
Good advice. Here's something, and I'll bet the Chief knew it, but it really didn't directly apply to that. But many of us use, I have a Garmin GPS unit that sits up on the dash on the little pad. And one of the choices is let's say you've been out somewhere and you're coming home and you want to see how long it's going to take to get home. So there's a button on there that says home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the article that I read said do not put your actual home address in that, because if your GPS is stolen and you're driving a pretty nice car, which I am, I've got a van.
You got a sweet van, and that is a sweet ride.
If they steal your GPS and hit home, you don't want it to show your home. So mine shows the police station. I put the police station's address for home, so that if they
These outfox these
isn't that? I mean,
criminals.
it's a great idea. Wasn't my idea, but that's something that you might consider.
You still have a Garmin GPS unit?
Yes, because I don't have unlimited data on my phone, but my wife does. For the
Everything's on
the
my
Google
phone.
Map.
Yeah, everything's on my phone, too. I don't even use Google Maps. I use MapQuest. Sometimes Siri helps me.
Yeah, the Garmin GPS works.
Whoever wants to
works
get in line to
quite
help.
Yeah.
So anyway,
and trust me, a lot of times I need the help.
That's not just Christmas safety, but that is year-round safety.
That's everyday safety.
Every day.
Thank
For you guys and
Not
gals.
every day, that's every day.
Every day for you
Every
guys.
day.
For you guys and gals.
Thank you for joining us on 104.9 FM. You can also join us on WFIWradio.com, or you can follow the link and go to YouTube and actually see our bright, smiling faces and my steaming cup.
And
of
remember,
coffee.
the unpolitically correct views of a certain member of this threesome are not necessarily the views of the other two
Where is
or
Ken?
station sponsors.
Where is Ken anyway?
I'm not going there.
By the way,
I've purged myself of all of that.
is that
anger?
Is that shirt too big, or are you losing weight?
Oh, I've lost 35 pounds already. That's since the last time I talked to you when I lost 42. I'm just withering away.
Hope there's no strong winds.
Well, with those winds we had the other day, you're lucky you didn't blow away.
Speaking of Christmas, don't forget Fido this holiday season. Did you see the top gifts, 5 gifts for your pet dog?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the attorney. Go ahead.
Your furry 4-legged family members deserve some extra love, too. Okay, first of all, a cushy spot to take naps if he doesn't already have one. And there is one called Nest Bedding Bolstered Dog Bed from Nest Bedding. Your dog needs a tasty snack when you're away. Special little treat. How about a Furbo dog camera? $249. It's a soft and stylish collar.
So they can take selfies?
I don't know. A leather collar with a removable bow is $65. They need a cozy shirt to keep warm. They have some flannel shirts starting at $36.
$36 for a shirt for your dog?
And an
I don't spend
entertaining
that for
new
me.
toy.
Send the dog to the clothesline.
An entertaining new toy. Here it is, guys. It's only $10 from Bark Shop. Paw-tato chips.
You know what we did?
Isn't that cute? Get it?
Yeah.
Paw-tato chips.
You know what we did one time?
What did you do?
So we went to the clothesline and we bought a shirt for the dog. We bought a little kid shirt.
No, we like
cut the
watching
sleeves off.
Yeah.
And put the hoodie over the dog and put the sleeves through it.
Now,
It
that's
worked just fine.
That's country.
It wasn't $36. Is that politically correct?
Depends. I don't think I'm.
Is what
Okay.
politically correct?
Buying a little kid's shirt for my dog.
Sure it is.
Okay.
Whatever it takes.
All right.
I thought you meant the use of the term little kids.
Well, that too.
I'm not going there.
Are little kids offended by that?
I have no
We don't
idea.
care, do we? I don't.
I haven't had a little kid call to complain yet. By the way, this weekend is.
But if you do, the phone number is 842-3715.
Absolutely. You can join us.
Okay.
You're welcome to. Deer hunting starting this morning, 4 days. Shotgun deer hunting. So
Yep.
that's going on in the woods right now. I would love to join them. And I will
Okay.
eventually.
You'll be out there this evening, I bet, right?
No, I doubt it very much. Here's a
Still-
phone call. Nope, there's not one. I will be out there probably, depending on, you talked about the forecast and everything, probably I don't go sit on Saturday morning if it's raining, but I will be out there quite a bit this weekend.
Do we have any updates on when or if the rain will fall Saturday? Is it early morning?
Early in the day is what I'm hearing.
So we shouldn't be freezing that evening at parade time. Good.
It's one of those
Maybe, maybe not.
Caribbean-style Christmas parades.
Yeah. As long as you're lit up. You need to be
Wear
lit.
shorts, grass skirts,
And be lit
get you
up.
a straw hat with some lights on it. You'll be in good shape.
You got anything?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
while we're talking about the Christmas parade, tree lighting ceremony just before it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll broadcast that live on the radio, and then we'll walk over to the pagoda, or the gazebo, gazebo,
The
whatever,
patio.
whatever you want to
Bandstand.
call it, the gazebo.
Yeah.
And we will broadcast the parade. Okay? So, and from what I understand, I've been goaded,
You've been what?
to use Mike's word of the day yesterday, I've been goaded
GOADED.
into leading the group in a song.
Are you a singer?
No, I'm not a singer.
Hey.
You know what I'm going to choose?
What?
You're a mean one, Mr.
You'd be good at that.
You're a mean one. That's good. That's good.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
I have another tip for Christmas gifts.
All right.
All right.
After Christmas, don't set out your boxes of your electronics, your TVs, your stereos, whatever, because then people will see what you got for Christmas and be more likely to break it.
Great
in your
idea.
house or
Put it
steal those.
right. Set them next to your neighbor's trash.
There you go.
If
That's
you
a good idea.
if you
Somebody
don't like them, if you don't like your neighbors, so
That's right. Take them somewhere you don't like them and set them out there.
all right.
Yeah.
Thanks for
That's-
the call.
That's a very good idea because if you see these bright, big, colorful boxes that these 90-inch LCDs come in, don't tear it up and put it backwards or something.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Has anyone talked to you guys about Christmas on Main this Saturday?
We have mentioned that several times. It's coming up
Okay.
all day Saturday.
Right. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't heard the mention, and lots of artisans and direct sales people will be uptown, so hope to see everybody there.
All right.
Thanks for
That's great
Thank
for
you.
down. It's great
for the
downtown.
reminder.
Great reminder. Great
Absolutely.
reminder. I have something that I think you'll find interesting, believe it or not.
Well, I doubt it, but go ahead.
Well, I think our listeners, I'm going to try.
I just,
You know, here's my thought on that. It's really hard to be interesting when you're talking about nothing.
well,
I think our listeners, this is a survey that's done every year. The results of a survey done every year, and that is the most popular boys and girls names. Do you find that interesting? If not, we'll move on.
I mean,
Oh,
we're
throw them
talking
out there.
about. We're
Throw them
talking-
out there. We got to cover another 45 minutes.
Okay,
Go
so you're
ahead.
talking
Okay,
about
for the sixth.
Specify. Is this right now the most popular over the last month, the last year?
The last year.
Okay, all right.
For the sixth straight year in a row, the most popular baby names for girls and boys are once again, respectively. Any guesses on the girl's name? These surprised me.
Probably Emily, Sarah.
Emily is not in the top 10, nor is Sarah.
I'll try the my recent granddaughter. How about Millie?
Not.
Olivia.
Olivia is number 2.
Really?
Amelia.
Amelia is number 8.
You're good.
I'm getting there.
Number 1 for girls.
You need more children is what you need.
Number 1 for girls is Sophia.
Isn't it interesting how these things cycle around?
Yeah, Sophia Loren.
Well, I'm just saying that's an old name.
Number 2 is Olivia. Number 3, Emma. 4 is Ava. 5, Isabella. 6 is Aria.
Area?
Aria. 7 is Riley. 8th is Amelia. 9th is Mia, M-I-A. You could call that Maya, but typically it's Mia.
Usually Maya is spelled with a Y, M-Y-A.
Okay, so this is Mia.
Yeah, this would be Mia.
And number 10 was a famous Eric Clapton, Derek and the Dominoes. Layla. Okay, the number 10 boy's name. We'll go in reverse order on the boys. Number 10, Elijah. 9 is Oliver. Do you guys want to guess any popular names for boys?
How about Michael?
No.
Yeah, see, that was big in 57.
How about Mark?
No.
Really?
How about David?
These are not what I would consider names that certainly not from our generation or...
How about Jaden?
You're close.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
What was that?
Yeah.
How close is that?
Caden. C-A-D-E-N. Our newest grandchild, a little boy, is Cade. C-A-D-E. Okay, number 10, Elijah. 9, Oliver. Number 8, Mason.
Oh, that's
We
big.
have a grandson, Mason. 7th is Lucas. 6th is Grayson.
Grayson.
A lot of last names.
5 is Caden. 4 is Aiden. Caden. 3 is Noah. 2 is Liam, like Liam Neeson, L-I-A-M.
the actor.
And number 1 boy's name, Jackson.
Isn't that amazing?
Huh.
All
There's
these
no
are last
Matthews,
names.
Michaels, Davids, Marks,
Yeah.
Michael.
all the
No.
Tom, Dick, and Harry normal names, I guess.
They're gone. So, but
That's a trend. People taking last names and making them first names.
Yep.
I've got Carson as a grandson. Normally a last name. So I mean, it's really interesting what people are doing right now when it comes to names.
I've got a grandson named Keaton. So
I have 2.
And the beauty of that was that's the definitive word
Yeah.
on this that Dave gave us. That is probably nobody else had that information.
yeah.
I have.
And if you're getting ready to have a child and you do not name
Call
your
Dave.
boy or girl one of those 10, be prepared for a rebuke from Dave.
something interesting about
Public rebuke.
something interesting about names. I know 2 young men who have 2 middle names.
My grandson's got 2 middle names.
So when you fill out a form, last name, first name, middle name, there aren't enough boxes. And I know young ladies with an apostrophe in their name. One is Janae, J''N''E. So I guess you put the little apostrophe in there.
that would be your second letter
Yes.
on those little
Yep.
forms with the
But
boxes.
boy,
on it.
they've no more Roberts, no more. I mean the names that we knew, not necessarily loved. They're not on this list. But I like these names. I like them.
Well, there's nothing there that's out of line.
No.
Layla and Oliver, by the way, are both new to this year's top 10.
All right.
Okay,
On that note,
please.
we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Pope John Paul II came to America?
I greet you, America the Beautiful.
The John F. Kennedy Library was dedicated.
And now, in dedicating this library to Jack, we recall those years of grace, that time of hope.
Pittsburgh came back to beat Baltimore in the World Series, and this is what the new music sounded like.
Decorated my life.
The Rainbow Connection.
But you're gonna have to serve somebody.
There's gonna be a heartache tonight.
But hold on. Come to me. Good girls don't know that I do. 'Cause I'm a dirty white boy. It's too
When did we first hear all this? The answer and a piece of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Save money on quality discount groceries found only at your Save-A-Lot store in Fairfield. Now through Saturday. USDA Select Beef T-Bone Steaks, $4.99 a pound. Whole boneless pork loins, $1.69 a pound. 1 pound bag of baby carrots, 49 cents each. And skim 1%, 2% or whole milk, $1.39 a gallon. Prices go through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store, West Main and Fairfield.
October 1979. Still.
The Commodores and Still. The top song of October 1979. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
This show amounts to nothing, and there's plenty more of it. Back now to Morning Coffee on WFIWradio.com and 104.9 FM.
Those little music bits reminded me that it was on this day in 1963 that I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles was released in the UK, and that was the first time ever in UK advanced orders passed the million mark before it was released. Of course, it went to the top of the charts in February of 64. ABBA in the news. Give me a break, guys, and then I'll shut up. 1980. ABBA scored their 9th and last UK #1 single with Super Trooper.
I've never heard that song.
I can't say I have.
You want me to sing it?
Please.
An American singer and ukulele player, we were talking about this man.
Tiny Tim.
I thought he was going to sing it.
No. Herbert Corey.
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim died from a heart attack on stage while playing his hit Tiptoe Through the Tulips at a club in Minneapolis.
What else could he do besides that song?
Well, he married Miss Vicky on December 17th of 69 on The Tonight Show. Publicity stunt that attracted over 40 million viewers. Tiny and Vicky had a daughter named Tulip. Tulip Victoria.
And I guess she's how old then?
Doesn't say when she was.
Probably would be
70, around
late
50.
40s, late 40s.
Wow.
A youngster.
I remember that wedding. That's hard to believe that the byproduct of that is 40 years old. It sounds like we might have seen the last of Sylvester Stallone as Rocky.
Promises, promises.
Yeah. Didn't he say that 5 or 6 movies ago?
Didn't Cher say that once on her final tour?
Coming off the release this week or last week of Creed 2, which of course riveted all of us, Sylvester Stallone on Wednesday hinted that he's done playing the iconic Rocky Balboa character. Though it breaks my heart, sadly all things must pass and end, he said. He was always eloquent.
Yeah.
Adrian!
And he probably added a yo.
Yo.
Yo. It's so sad that all things must pass.
That was a George Harrison album, All Things Must Pass.
That follows the release of the second film in the Creed series, itself a spin-off from the Rocky saga. How many Rockies were there?
43.
5.
No.
No, there were 6.
6.
There were 6.
Yeah.
Because the last one wasn't Rocky 6, it was Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, well, that was when he took on the old guy at the nursing home. Dropped him in the second round.
Speaking of movies, have you heard about the social media rumor concerning A Christmas Story with Ralphie?
Are they going to remake it?
No.
Is there something wrong?
The rumor was that TBS had canceled their yearly marathon showing of the movie because of the bullying scene.
Oh, my.
Are you kidding me?
That was a rumor. It's
Okay.
It's not true. It is false.
I think it would.
Ralphie. What was Ralphie's last name?
I don't have a clue.
Parker.
But I would have thought that you would have said that it was because they're afraid that people are going to get Red Riders and put their eye out.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I love that movie.
And I want it in black and white. Remember
they didn't make it in black and white.
But
it was never made in black and white.
I've seen it in black and white, and I like it in black and white.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There was a black and white version of it that I saw, unless it was just my TV.
I have to look this up, but yesterday I saw a post about a similar political correctness claim and how they were going to get rid of Rudolph, the animated show, one has Burl Ives as the snowman.
Yeah.
And that was because it was improper for children to see that a reindeer, a popular reindeer at that, Rudolph, would be excluded from reindeer games by virtue of the fact that his nose was red.
But isn't there a lesson to be? Isn't there a moral to that story?
Well, I mean, he got
Because
accepted
Rudolph
back.
Persevered.
He did. He tried hard.
But you think I'm kidding, don't you?
No.
Actually, I do not think you're kidding.
I find it amazing.
It's like in a lot of universities, they'll have areas that you can go if the political world
Yes. I was ordered to do that.
Stresses you out. You can go to a safe place.
Right. I was ordered to do that at St. Louis Community College. During the riot, during the riots.
Well, yeah, I can understand
during the riots in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But what do these universities think that you're going to be faced with after you get your education, your degree, and get out into the real world?
Much worse than that, though, Dave. Much worse than that is the fact that you cannot have an opinion in college now because you might hurt somebody's feelings, and it's all whether or not you're right or left. You can have a left opinion and be okay, but if you have a right opinion,
you may not get a good grade.
Well, not just that. You're going to drive people to the safe zones.
I got 3 words for those folks.
I don't care.
Grow a
set. Well, I'll bet you.
The testosterone rolls.
I'll bet you if you walk down Wall Street.
I was going to say pair, but not a set.
I'll bet if you walk down Wall Street and go into a brokerage house, there are no safe rooms if the market is going way down that you can go to and chill out.
They had one in 29. It was the door that led out of the 14th floor. Madonna's in the news again. Yeah, she's lost a nearly 3-year legal battle against her Manhattan co-op over a rule. Get a load of this rule. It requires her to be physically present in the $7.3 million pad when any of her family members or staff are there. In other words, only when Madonna's there, she's paying $7.3 million for this, can family members, children, and or staff members be there. They cannot be there without her.
Is that the same rule for all of the other owners of the place? Is this like a unit in a building?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would have to apply to everybody else.
I don't think this would fly at Sheffield, quite honestly.
I don't think so either. Or Fairway, or the high rise.
Not a high rise either. Yeah. Anyway, she lost it, and so it doesn't matter if you. She was trying to win the suit like a prayer.
Speaking of Sheffield, go ahead.
Remember that book, that coffee table book she had out, that big book, where
No.
they had naked pictures of Madonna,
right?
Just like walking along the side of the road, or grocery shopping, or
I'm sorry.
those?
I'm sorry. I didn't see or hear about that, Mark. Did you have that?
I read the articles. I didn't look at the
that laying around the flower shop, dude.
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Sheffield apartments,
yeah,
are we on Sheffield?
Yeah, let's go to Sheffield.
All right. There was a group of us one night. I'd say 10 of us, and I just said, "Hey, who here at one time has lived in Sheffield apartments?" And I'm going to say 4 or 5 hands went up.
It's the starter.
Well, that's when our family came to Fairfield in 1953. We lived there for a year, and then when I got married, we lived there for 3.5 years.
Right.
It's wonderful. Wonderful. Two bedrooms, bath.
Perfectly situated in the middle of town.
Absolutely.
You're close to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, you are.
That's where my wife lived when I dated her.
And where Pizza Hut is, where Pizza Hut is right now on their south parking lot,
right
off of Delaware.
Yeah.
Back in the 50s, the late Kenny Kay's parents had a grocery store there, Kay's Grocery.
You know, how long ago was it? Let me just ask. Now we're going to go down memory lane.
No, we're not.
Here.
I'm just
going to
we're
ask.
at Sheffield, and he mentioned food.
All right. Well, since you opened the door about grocery stores, okay? How long ago was it that circular Vaughn's grocery store? How long has that thing been vacant?
Vacant?
Yes. I mean, because it's becoming an eyesore. In
early 80s, mid 80s.
So it's been gone for 25. 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I mean, there's stuff growing up around it and stuff like that. It's right out there on the edge of town as you come in.
Is that the one east of town?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Quonset hut.
But I think
next to the rural fire.
I think they've cleaned that up a little bit in the past few weeks.
They've
taken down a lot of the overgrowth.
Well, good.
I think
I had
anyway.
noticed.
But I think I agree with you.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
That that becomes something like storage for somebody or something like that.
It's a shame that's.
Have we heard anything? By the way, have we heard anything? Has anybody? I would love to hear a call. Has anybody heard what the big secret business is going in behind what was John's Red and White? You know what I'm talking about?
You haven't heard?
No,
me neither.
Hey, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
All the joy and happiness of the season be yours. May the gifts be received with the same love with which they're given, and may the spirit of the holidays fill you. Happy holidays from Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett and staff at the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Tri-County Seamless Gutter and all the crew. Wayne County Clerk's Office, Liz Ann Woodrow, Debbie, Terry, and Michelle. Mayor Brent McGuire and staff at the City of Fairfield. Heidi Hoffey, local attorney representing those injured at work at 109 West Main in Fairfield. Burnt Prairie Grand Antiques, Kathy, Lisa, Sabrina, and Flo. Modern Auto and Towing at 204 Northeast 2nd, Dan and Kathy. And Jerry and Sandy at Gill's Sales and Service, 1605 West Main, Fairfield. All the joy and happiness of the season be yours. May the gifts be received with the same love with which they're given, and may the spirit of the holidays fill you. Happy holidays from Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett and staff at the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Tri-County Seamless Gutter and all the crew. Wayne County Clerk's Office, Liz Ann Woodrow, Debbie, Terry, and Michelle. Mayor Brent McGuire and staff at the City of Fairfield. Heidi Hoffey, local attorney representing those injured at work at 109 West Main in Fairfield. Burnt Prairie Grand Antiques, Kathy, Lisa, Sabrina, and Flo. Modern Auto and Towing at 204 Northeast 2nd, Dan and Kathy. And Jerry and Sandy at Gill's Sales and Service, 1605 West Main, Fairfield.
You can watch the show on YouTube or by following the link on Facebook. Now, back to Morning Coffee on WFIW.
Quickly, an answer to your question about what's going in behind.
Good.
Do you want to hear the rumor mill?
Yeah, let's hear it. Bring it on.
That's why I brought it up.
The total rumor mill, Dollar Tree.
I had heard that.
Dollar Tree.
What do things cost in that store?
It depends on what you get.
The problem is,
or how much you get.
How many dollars you want? Hey, rumor, who knows? Fairfield has a rumor mill. You didn't know it.
But that didn't work out on the west side of town. There was a Dollar Tree there, wasn't there?
No.
Are you talking Dollar General or Dollar Tree?
This rumor mill says Dollar Tree. We have a Dollar General.
Yeah.
Right, but wasn't there a dollar store that's right there across from the Fairfield Banking Center? It was at one time.
Yeah, kind of. It's where the crop sprayer business is. There was something there.
Yeah, I remember that. I want to mention our big deals if you go on our website, upper right, there's a button. And some people are getting a little confused. They see the specials listed. And, for instance, one of the specials would be from Serendipity. You can buy a $20 gift certificate for $14, which is a great deal. But along the left, there are various different categories. So if you go on and you just see the specials, like 3 or 4 of them, that's not the entire store. Go over to the left, and then they're categorized by retail, by restaurants. Click on that and watch to see the certificates come up. One other one I'll mention before I stop this, Jackie's Lunchbox. You can get a $10 gift certificate for $7. That means that FCHS students can get a $5 lunch. And let me tell you, the food's good at Jackie's Lunchbox.
It's pretty darn good.
30% off, right?
Absolutely. So that's a great deal. Big deals on the WFIWradio.com homepage.
And let's start doing this for the next few days or weeks. Let's spotlight a couple of the
deals?
Of the deals.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. We've got some Fairfield businesses in it and some others in the area. It's local. You buy the certificates, you spend them there just like cash.
Let me tell you, you're the kind of guy, Dave. If you were single out on the town, okay, not married like you are, for what, 50 years now? Close. Anyway,
it'll be 44. No, you said 50.
I'm rounding up.
No,
okay, so say 44. 44 years.
You would round down when it's 44.
Thank you. I like you, Mark.
So, if you were...
Are you ashamed about how many years you've been married now?
Proud of it.
Okay. Finally,
never thought it.
I'm
surprised.
If she ever smartened up and dumped you, let's say, okay, and you're single, you certainly would get rid of that minivan, right? You'd have to. You can't go...
At my age...
You can't pick up women in a minivan. I'm just saying to you. So anyway, get a load of this guy. Former commander of the Vermont Air National Guard, forced to resign because they discovered...
What's his name?
Colonel Thomas Jackman.
Oh.
I won't tell you about his code name.
Okay. That's what we talked about on the break, folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, he flew an F-16 fighter to a meeting in Washington, D.C., and they can only surmise that it was to meet another colonel, a female Army colonel, for nefarious purposes.
Ooh, nefarious. Ooh.
Big word.
Yeah, it is.
Big word.
And so he says, I'm not quitting because of that, but I think it's time for me to resign. But can you, you got the minivan, he rolls up in an F-16. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Well, remember the cruise liner that the guy wanted to get the passengers close to the shore so he could wave to they could wave to somebody and he hit the rocks?
That happened in Italy, didn't it?
I think it was. Didn't it? Wasn't he trying to impress somebody? And he was one of the first to bail, and he got in big trouble.
Yeah.
That's impressive, Mike.
No, I'm just wanting to share.
Yeah.
And I think...
So did she fly an F-16 to meet him?
No. He flew the F-16
okay, she did,
to where she was based in Washington.
Okay.
He was in Vermont.
So
he said, "Hey, listen, you walk in, you say, hey, listen, the F-16, is it available for the weekend?" Well, yes, sir, Colonel. Okay, well, then I'm going to take it out for a spin because I need to get some training in, you know. Mm-hmm. I might want to cruise the East Coast to see if there's any, Russian MiGs that are flying towards our capital.
Next time it will be, do you have any F-16s available? No, but we have a Chevy Volt.
That's right. Well, and don't forget the insurance.
Yeah.
Don't forget the insurance when you take it.
What would the F-16 insurance be?
Probably about $7-8 million, I would think.
So.
How would you guys like to go to
So did he take the colonel for a ride in the F-16?
No. He just, hey, I'm here, honey.
Somebody took somebody for a ride.
Check my ride.
Would an auction interest you that maybe had some items from the Apollo 11 event?
It would, but I don't have the jack for that.
Yeah, I don't have any kind of money for that.
The flight plan that Neil Armstrong, actually the checklist sheet, which is signed by Buzz Aldrin, has a pre-sale estimate of $50,000 to $80,000.
Buzz
at the
Aldrin-
time,
Apollo 11. Okay.
Yes, this is the
landing.
I was thinking Apollo 13 for some reason.
50th anniversary next year on the Apollo 11.
And Buzz is still with us?
Buzz is. Buzz punched somebody out not too long ago. Neil Armstrong.
He's a tough guy.
Neil Armstrong passed away.
But I'm telling you, think about that for a moment. You're on that trip, and all of a sudden, do you have a sense that this this piece of paper that I checked is going to have a value of $50,000 in 50 years?
A flight plan sheet that describes Armstrong and Aldrin's activities just 75 minutes after they landed on the lunar surface will also be auctioned today.
You know, I would think
it has a pre-sale estimate of $30,000 to $50,000.
I bet you the Apollo 13 stuff would be valuable too.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
just because of the movie and
you'd want that filter they built with the sock and the duct tape and the cover off the flight plan.
That would be you'd think that's $100,000.
They have an
that would be really cool.
An extremely rare, complete American spacesuit from the Gemini space program is also expected to sell for up to $150,000. Last year, they had a bag filled with moon dust by Neil Armstrong sold for $1.8 million. I just think to see these items would be...
You got to sell them now because, if we start going to the moon all the time again...
We won't. Not in our lifetime.
You don't think so?
No.
I think we're going to go to Mars.
We got to come up with a way to get us there.
I'll tell you what.
Well, Ruskies can help us, right?
Yeah.
I'd say we'll be to the moon more often than we have driverless cars.
But we also, this week, saw that the NASA is still active. They put a highly technologically advanced vehicle on Mars.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
It was.
How do you do that? How many million miles is it away?
It's
a bunch.
It's a poke.
Yeah.
It's way on the other side.
It's a hike.
It's way on the other side of Mount Carmel.
Yep.
There is a creative hobbyist that has turned her spare room into not a sweat shop, but a sweater shop. And she is making hundreds of the world's ugliest Christmas jumpers. You ever been to an ugly Christmas sweater party?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah,
I have.
Have you ever seen them just not at a party? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This lady is selling her ugly Christmas sweaters. She's been doing this for the last 4 years. But this year, she's going to add lights and baubles to the hideous outfits.
Lights and baubles.
So she could be somebody could be in the Christmas parade just walking as an official entry if you're lit up.
Okay.
Well, we talked about the possibility of decorating our facial hair.
That's true.
I have a question.
Speaking of Christmas sweaters, I'm going to interrupt you there for just a second.
No, please do.
Apparently Taco Bell is selling sweaters, Christmas sweaters and things now.
Hero Taco Bell?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Tom Levine was telling me about this yesterday.
Who's in charge of putting up the Christmas tree out here in the front office?
That would be you.
I guess if you ask it. Yeah, we always had a very, very, very nice tree and decorations out there.
Humbug.
See, you know why it's his duty now, because he was the first one to ask.
You're right. Well, I'll just...
I don't even know if it's still here. I can't find it.
Yeah.
You know where it is?
I think so. Maybe our cameras.
It's in a closet somewhere.
You know the bifold closets
there?
That's
Up
where
front.
it used to be.
Well, we'll look. And then I'll find somebody to assign the task.
Give it to Derek Dunn. Give it to Double D.
Here's some good...
I tell you what, I'll give you these beer nuts here.
Here's some... You better hurry.
We're running out of... We got this a great big vat of beer nuts that they're disappearing at an unbelievable rate here at the studio. Yeah. And I have the number one culprit in mind.
Because, when you have beer nuts, you can't have just one, Pat.
Yeah.
You got to have multiple.
Like a potato chip.
Absolutely.
Mega Millions, good news. This happened over in St. Louis.
Really?
A selfless group of NICU nurses in Missouri. They struck it big. There were 126 nurses that are sharing $10,000 winning tickets.
That's wait a minute. The 10,000 was the
126 nurses went in on a big Mega Million deal where the 1.6 billion was given away. They hit 5 numbers.
Okay, so that's $10,000.
They got $10,000
pocket change,
and they are going to each donate their winnings, all of them, to help out less privileged coworkers, family, ones that are in the biggest need.
I like it.
Isn't that great?
I agree. That's wonderfully done.
Isn't that wonderful?
Nicely played.
All right.
So
let's take another break, guys. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
A public farm equipment auction will be held in West Salem Saturday, December 1st at 9:30 a.m. Mike Luthi and Ben Luthi sellers. There will be a combine, heads, trailers, wagons, planters, field equipment, and other miscellaneous farm equipment. There will also be a 1980 Jeep Wrangler 4-wheel drive soft top. For photos and more information, visit rothrockauction.com. Plan to attend this farm equipment auction Saturday, December 1st at 9:30 a.m. in West Salem. Rothrock Auctions, Mark Rothrock, auctioneer.
The Original Company radio station's annual Farm Profit Preview will be Thursday, January 24th from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. at Highland Woods in Vincennes. This year you will have the opportunity to earn continuing education credits for your private and commercial applicator's license. We'll also offer free health screenings, and Gary Truitt from Hoosier Ag Today will be promoting the HAT Network and TOC Farm programming. To secure your vendor booth, contact Jessica Hallman at events@originalcompany.com.
104.9 WFIW, WFIW AM and FM, and WOKZ are searching for the 2019 Ileana Farm Family of the Year. You can enter yourself or a farm family you know of at our website, WFIWradio.com. We'll announce the winner on January 24th. You can enter a farm family from southeastern Illinois or southwestern Indiana right now at WFIWradio.com. Help us in our search.
WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com. Thursday morning, that means Sheldon Bunning has joined us from Milan Chevrolet Chrysler. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mark.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing all right.
We're doing very well. I've been driving by every day to see the progress on the project that I gave your service department, and things are looking good, Sheldon.
They thought it was a pretty solid old truck, if you want to know the truth.
Well, that was, since I got it out of a barn, that was the first problem before I wanted to spend some money on it. And they were able to give me an assessment in a couple hours, and they said, you didn't get taken on this one, Mike.
And it's actually going to get better fuel mileage because it's 400 pounds lighter than it was when it came in. We knocked all the dirt dauber nests out from underneath of it, so
probably got rid of a few mice on the way. Anyway, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm hoping today or tomorrow to come by, pick it up, and I will sing the praises of your service people because I gave them a budget and they came in under it, I think.
Now, Sheldon, here's what you do. Before he comes pick it up, take the muffler off.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, we're going to take it up in the corner and get some dual exhaust put on it.
Yeah.
Before we let it go.
All right. So what else you got going on over there at Le Mans?
Well, it's been Black Friday all month long, but that is about to come to an end. We have today and tomorrow, Then we've got new programs that will be hitting the ground, and we don't know what the future brings, but we know what we have now. So,
here's the question. If someone comes in and wants to buy a vehicle for a Christmas gift, will you guys deliver it and put a big red bow on it?
That can be arranged.
Okay.
And has been done before. So.
Just checking. I'm trying to help out the guys with who are looking for those hard to buy people. Hard to buy for people, so a car would make a great gift, wouldn't it?
It would. I would have to agree.
All right. Trucks are continue on that Black Friday sale. You've got the 19s coming in, but the 18s are still there, and you got great deals on those.
Yes, we do. We have great deals on the 19s, and we've got even better deals on the 18s on the ground. So I think we had one of these Rams out here. I think we've marked them down up to $14,000 off of the list price. Got big discounts on the Silverados as well. Got some 18s on the ground, and we actually have a few more 18s coming. They're still in transit. So.
All right. And the Jeep sales are going well.
Yes, we've been selling quite a few of the Jeeps. The little Cherokee's been hot. Compass, another good product. They've got a good selection of 19 Grand Cherokees on the ground, too.
And Jeep is one of those vehicles anymore that you can just about get yourself a Jeep product in any price range.
That is correct. That is correct. And yesterday at the LA Auto Show, they had the announcement or the release of the new Jeep Gladiator pickup. So,
oh, the pickups are coming back out, huh?
yes, they're going to have a Wrangler-based pickup, and hopefully we'll be able to order those maybe sometime next month or maybe right after the first of the year.
All right. Shannon, as always, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. LeMansOnline.com is the website, right?
That is correct.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Have a good one. We'll see you Saturday at the Christmas parade.
All right, you guys are welcome. Have a great morning.
All right, see ya. Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler joins us every Monday and Thursday here on the WFIW Morning Show. Time to check that radar weather. A 50% chance for showers today, high of 50. 90% chance for rain tonight, low 40. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, high 52. Morning showers, 65 on Saturday. For Sunday, sunshine, high 58. And for Monday, scattered showers with a high of 45. Overnight low, well, yesterday's low was 14. But that was early yesterday morning. Yesterday's high was 31. Currently, humidity at 77%, winds relatively calm, the pressure at 29.94 and holding. Right now, we've got overcast skies and 37 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar weather looking pretty good. Nothing showing up precipitation-wise in the entire state of Illinois as of this hour. That's your radar weather. It's now 9 minutes before 9.
You can call in to Morning Coffee at 842-3715 and add your 2 cents. You can also message the crew on Facebook by going to the WFIW Facebook page.
Oh, I think that's a pretty good idea.
And if you add your 2 cents in, we might give you some change.
I like the way...
It'd be hard to break a penny, but we'll try.
I like being called part of a crew.
Do you think...
It's like a gang, isn't it?
Yes.
We're all crew members
What's our
now.
gang sign?
Would it bother you if we no longer had to deal with pennies?
No, absolutely not.
Me neither.
Wouldn't bother me.
They're still making them. They're useless.
No, there's something to them. I can love picking them up when I'm walking through the parking lot.
There's no penny slots anymore.
You can't even put a penny and get your. Can you put a penny in one of those machines and get your weight? Or a gumball anymore?
Those are ancient.
Yeah, you can't get those anymore.
No,
so
not at all. Not at all.
So you're going to smack us with some serious trivia, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to start now, or you want to take a phone call?
I'll take a phone call.
Well,
nope.
Okay.
No.
No call. I'm sorry.
Right.
My mistake. Wrong light. Guys, yesterday when this program ended, thankfully, I was asked.
It was an eventful show.
I had a friend text me last night that said, "We just watched today's, which was yesterday's morning coffee, one of the best ever." That's when you
really.
That's when you lost it.
That's when you almost had a heart attack.
Because you goaded me into saying something that I didn't.
Now he's blaming you. Now he blamed me earlier.
No. Clearly, if you watch the video,
I know.
Let's watch the video, and you can see right here that over here, while he was doing it, he was making the stirring motion.
He had a big pot,
and he goaded me purposefully.
My friends, no, I'm pointing to the camera. I'm trying to, guys. This is something. This is something you need to work on. As do I. We need to look at the camera when we're talking. Does it look like I'm looking at the camera right now?
Go right ahead.
I was just going to say, yesterday's program was lively, it was entertaining, and I was right.
You're 2 for 3, dude.
All right, guys, trivia. And those playing at home, we will pause before the answer is given.
We may have to pause before the answer is given.
In the sitcom Friends,
yes.
What is Chandler's last name?
I didn't watch.
I didn't watch Friends, so
Chandler Berg.
You're close. You are very, very close. Those at home may. I think I heard somebody say, "Bing."
Bing. Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you half. You want half?
I'll take half.
All right.
I had B. It started with a B. And I had BI, Bic.
We got a whole gallery out there waiting for interviews that screamed Bing.
Which is the highest waterfall in the world?
Victoria.
I asked this earlier.
I remember.
Oh, I said Victoria then, and I was wrong then, so I'm sorry.
You ready for me to answer?
Just a minute. Okay, listeners at home are ready.
Angel Falls.
Yes. And where is it? What country? Not South America. I mean, that's it. Yeah.
Venezuela.
Correct.
So
you remember that?
Here's the thing.
Yes, I did.
Here's the thing.
Thank you.
Trivia Master. Why would you recycle trivia questions?
Because you guys need help.
Hey, it helped me out. We got a point and a half now.
Here is the easiest.
Thanks to me.
Here is the easiest of the 10 questions. And before you scream it, just pause.
All right.
The Statue of Liberty was given to the U.S. by which country?
You've done this before, too.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Yes,
We had this
Okay,
last
then that's
week.
my mistake.
What do you want me to? You want me to answer? Because I answered
well,
last
we're
time.
Pausing. We're pausing.
We're pausing. Have we paused?
Yeah. We
Okay.
paused sufficiently.
All right, Mike. What's the
is
answer to the question that I asked last week?
France.
No, it's France.
Le Français.
My name is Beldar. I am from Remulac. Remember that on Saturday Night Live, the
Yes,
Coneheads?
I do.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
In the city of Manchester, England, the Irk, IRK, and Medlock join which river? You won't get it, but write it. In the city of Manchester, England, the Irk and Medlock join which river? I see a blank look.
Go ahead, sir.
I put Thames. That's the only river I know in Great Britain.
Wait a minute. The Avon River. Nope.
Irwell.
I don't know.
That Avon River smells really nice.
What type of animal is a Kolinsky? Capital K O L I N S K Y. What type of animal?
This. I know this.
Okay. Pause. Mark is studying.
I'm thinking. Can you tell?
Where's your thinking cap? At the house?
Yeah, I left it.
Say the name again.
Kolinsky.
Okay, I can tell you.
Okay, what type of animal is a Kolinsky?
A Polish dog.
Not.
A Kolinsky is a bear.
It's a weasel.
A weasel.
You're thinking of Kodiak. Maybe not.
No, I don't think so.
So from now on, I can just call you a Kolinsky, Dave.
Who wrote the book Catch-22?
I should know this.
You should. You're an educator.
Educator.
Who wrote the book Catch-22?
I'm sorry.
Are there any guesses, gentlemen?
No.
No.
He got it. Come in here. Who is it? Yes.
What did he say?
Joseph Heller. He is so good. I'm going to give you guys that.
That was Jeff Vaughn.
Jeff, don't go far. These boys need help.
They need help today.
Who was the leader of the wolves in the Jungle Book?
Oh, I just saw
I'll
this
have
the
to
other day.
spell it.
I just saw this the other day.
The leader of the wolves in the Jungle Book.
Jumanji.
That's a good guess.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a Polish wolf called Jumanji Ski.
Isn't there a game called Jumanji?
That's a movie. Jumanji is a movie.
Oh, okay. Oh man. So no answer?
No answer.
No.
Akala.
How are we supposed to answer this if you can't even pronounce it?
Well, because if I try to pronounce it, you would say, no, that's wrong. It is. So it's...
I hope you get nailed for speeding in downtown by a state cop.
You will. And I have another thought on that.
Oh, don't go there, man.
Lord.
Don't go there.
It's something you hadn't thought of that will
continue
prove
with the
you wrong.
trivia. Let's continue with
How many letters are there in the German alphabet? You said, buddy. Tough.
Letters in the German alphabet?
Yeah, how many letters?
I thought to be the same as ours.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
It is not. I'm
I
going to say...
studied German, too.
Can I answer?
You can answer.
27.
Do you have a guess?
No, I don't.
It's 30.
30, okay.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I knew it was different.
This has been bad for me.
Because the German, they have that, it's like an A with the little two
Umlaut.
dots on top of it.
Yeah.
That's one of their letters, I think.
How many feet are there in a fathom? Fathom. fathom.
Okay, I got an answer.
You have an answer?
Yeah.
I have an answer, too.
Do you have an answer? Okay.
20,000 feet.
That would be leagues. I am going to say... I forgot what I was going to say. 13 feet.
Okay, and Jeff, what do you say? 6. He's right.
Oh, man. This Vaughn, he's on fire.
Yeah, shut the door.
Last question, Jeff. He's my buddy. No. The Indian term for... I got to spell this, okay? I can't say it.
All right,
it may be a common word for you geniuses.
It isn't. I haven't got one of these right.
Nariyal. Nariyal. Nariyal is the Indian term for which nut?
Dave Land. Left.
The left one.
Man, it's hot. Tune in tomorrow. And do you want the answer or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
The coconut.
Oh, of course.
Man, it's hot in here.
See you tomorrow.